To all North Pole City Elves, those in Santa's Village, in the lower 48, and all around the world, this is your weekly update. I am your host, Walter Mistletoe Livingstone. Let's go to press. This week's sponsor for the week of February 28, 2022 is Ernie's North Pole City Electronics and Games. Ernie's Electronics, located at 742 Noel Drive, has any electronic component you may need. If we don't have it in stock, we will either make it or get it ordered for you. Stop by today for all your electronic needs. That's Ernie's Electronics and Games. Update from Santa's Village. The investigation continues into the issues with the tainted glue that was sent to the workshop. Investigators have reported that they have found out through witness interviews that a figure dressed in blue clothing was seen around the glue factory on a night it was believed that someone went inside the factory and tainted the glue mixture. They also remember extremely cold temperatures at the same time. These two indicators point towards no other than Jack Frost as a potential subject. Santa has been briefed on this update of the investigation, and the workshop is almost caught up on schedule. Santa is asked to be briefed daily on the ongoing investigation. From the Department of Elfland Security, Edward Hinklemeyer put out a memo to all members of the United Elves Association stating that his office will be posting information from the handbook to the Office of Elf Affairs website soon with any updates that may be coming. He asked that you make sure that you follow along with the post coming out on TAOLF.com website in order to have up-to-date information. A major change took place this week on TALF.com as the Peppermint Post newspaper, North Pole City's long-time news publication, went digital. Now elves from all over the world can subscribe to the publication for free and receive a link in their email for the paper every time it is published. This required some major programming and configuration, however, the project is now up and running. To find out more, make sure you visit the Peppermint Post webpage on TAOF.com. North Pole City weather update. Clouds will start rolling in again this week as another Arctic storm begins to brew. You will see temperatures start to drop towards the end of this week as the storm is expected to hit us late Friday night. The storm is not expected to be severe, but keep your eyes in the skies just in case. For this week's Elf History, I'm going to turn it over to our new investigative reporter, Becky Marshmallow Livingstone. Becky?
Thanks, Walter. On February 28th of 1953, Cambridge University scientists James D. Watson and Francis H. Crick announced that they have determined the double helix structure of DNA, the molecule containing human genes. The molecular biologists were aided significantly by the work of another DNA researcher, Rosalind Franklin, although she's not included in the announcement, nor did she share in the subsequent Nobel Prize award for it. Though DNA, short for deoxyribonucleic acid, was discovered in 1869, its crucial role in determining genetic inheritance wasn't demonstrated until 1943. In the early 1950s, Watson and Crick were only two of many scientists working on figuring out the structure of DNA. California chemist Pauling suggested an incorrect model at the beginning of 1953, prompting Watson and Crick to try and beat Pauling at his own game. On the morning of February 28th, they determined that the structure of the DNA molecule was a double helix polymer, or a spiral of two DNA strands, each containing a long chain of monomer nucleotides wound around each other. According to their findings, DNA replicated itself by separating into individual strands, each of which became the template for a new double helix. In his best-selling book, The Double Helix, Watson later claimed that Crick announced the discovery by walking into a nearby Eagle pub and blurting out, "We had found the secret of life." The truth wasn't that far off, as Watson and Crick had solved the fundamental mystery of science. How was it possible for genetic instructions to be held inside organisms and passed from generation to generation? It was really cool to meet him once. I read him once. It's really, really cool. Hey, back to you, Walter.
The North Pole City Commerce Association will be organizing a hot cocoa pub crawl for St. Patrick's Day. This will be a new event for North Pole City. We want to continue with the camaraderie we experienced during the Snowball Games this past year, said Ben Tensel Scarborough, organizer of the event for the association. This was really the first time we experienced all of the clans just getting together and meeting new people from other families and not worrying about work. We want to encourage more of that throughout the city. This event will be somewhat of a scavenger hunt type contest that will take you to all the pubs throughout North Pole City. More details will be coming out soon. This past week's North Pole City Council meeting had to be postponed and the entire agenda tabled until a later date. Councilman Atticus Birkenhead could not attend the meeting since his great-great-granddaughter had a new baby the same night as the scheduled meeting. The family welcomed in a very healthy baby boy that they named Atticus Birkenhead IV. There's no word as to when the meeting will be rescheduled yet, however, it should be sometime in the near future. The Security Division of the Department of Elfland Security has put out alert. I repeat, they have put out an alert. They are asking anyone who lives within the vicinity of any of the factories or workshops to be on the lookout for any suspicious characters that you may see sneaking around, especially at night. Security cameras have detected strange activities throughout the facilities. Security detail will be patrolling the areas and keeping surveillance as well. However, if you notice anything, please contact the Office of Elf Affairs immediately. Lucky the Leprechaun will be hosting his annual potluck dinner at North Pole City Hotel this Thursday night for anyone wishing to come out and enjoy the festivities. If you are wishing to attend, you are to bring your favorite Irish-related dish to the event. Please make sure that you put your name on the dish so that it is returned back to you after the festivities. Beverages and dessert will be provided. Doors will open at 6 p.m. and all are welcome to attend. WELF NPC Radio would like to wish a very happy 400th birthday to Susan Snickerdoodle Appleton. Susan just received her new certification and will be a transport driver for Santa's Workshop. We wish her very happy years and good luck with the new position. This is Walter Mistletoe Livingstone with a reminder, tell the negative community that meets inside your head to sit down and shut up. Have a good evening and be sure to tune in next week for another WELF NPC North Pole Radio News Update.